Alright, maybe I will show a little video here. So, my current content is going to be focused around current buildings, current Spokane buildings that still exist, Mudflood candidate buildings. But we will look around here at some old photos just to see what was out there. So this is from Riverfront Park. We got an 1895 date, 1886 on this Tartarian style building. We got quite a few buildings in the background. This big structure here too. That's a pretty massive structure or set of structures. Another brick, some brick buildings here. There's some along there. There's a lot of cool stuff. Oh, nice arches on the top. We got some thumbprint on the thumbprints on the picture. Dang, but yeah, nice detail. Let's see what we have here too. This is a collage of some pictures, but this is an old style. I don't recognize it. But we have this building here too. Nice brick structure. We got this one. Sorry about the noise still. Got a few structures. This here. This one. Oh, this one is the Spokane Public Radio building. So that one we will be looking at in the next section of my segments here. So that's interesting. But yeah, some other buildings here downtown Spokane. And then this house, that's an interesting house there. But so what else do we have in historic Spokane? This was after the fire. The Great Fire, the Great Spokane Fire, you know the story. There's all these brick buildings that caught on fire, and then the buildings didn't fall, so they had to throw dynamite in the buildings to destroy the buildings. That's the story of the Great Fire. Of every city, It seems like, anyway. I don't know. Here's another picture. Maybe this is from Minnehaha. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where this is being taken from. But quite a few structures, some houses, not much. I mean, I can't really tell a lot from this. This one is a cool one, though. So, I should check out the Northwest Museum of Arts and Culture. But we have a few brick buildings here. Well, whoopsies. But let's look at it here. So, we've got that. So, let's zoom in a little. Yeah. This is really what I want to show you, this building here. This one is the Washington Power Building, and we've got some nice antiquitech on the top. We have these sort of Faraday cage, sort of half dome things on each of the corners. There's 4 corners, so there's 4 of those, and then they all have an antenna sticking up with the ball on the top. So I wonder if the ball is a mercury ball. Now I'm thinking, because I mean, mercury can enhance radio frequencies. Like there's a video on YouTube of some guy in Russia who somehow attaches mercury to his antenna and is able to get US TV stations from Russia. So yeah, maybe that is something to enhance the power coming in. But anyway, really cool detail. This building is still standing, so I hope to look at that one. Of course, the antiquitech on the top is gone, but yeah. Let's look at some other pictures here of historic Spokane. That's the building of the Monroe Street Bridge, I think. But old wooden bridge, wooden, with some structures. It's kind of hard to see much. Let's see. Spokane Falls, 1881. Some shacks out there. Yeah, I wish I had a little more info on where these photos were taken from. Here's a cool building. Sorry about that zoom in. So actually this is really cool because we can see, oopsies. No, we can't. We can see, yeah, it's not any bigger. In the background, This building is the Washington Power Building, and we see the 4 antennas on it, like I was just talking about in that last picture. Let's go back here. But yeah, that's that Washington Power Building. Still, we got a lot of buildings already built here. 1, 2, 3. We've got a big structure back here with a thing here. We've got a big tall tower next to it. Another brick building there. So quite a few brick buildings in this photo. I don't know what date it is though. Let me try opening that up in another tab and see if it has a date on it. Meanwhile, we'll look at some other brick buildings. I don't know where this is. Yeah, I wish I had some street names. We do have some power lines up here. We have a brick street. We have some motor cars. So, I don't know, 90s or 1900 something, 1920s, I don't know. So, yeah, that was a bridge. I can't tell the structures in the back. This is the first Monroe Street Bridge, 1889. It looks like we might have a brick building in this right corner. I can't tell those other buildings if they're brick or not. And this one, I hope this comes into more detail. Look at the downtown though. I need to get a date on this picture, but look at this. This is completely built out. Building. Tons of buildings. There's probably like 20 here. There's probably another 20 here. Probably another 30 here. Another, completely built out. So, when was this? 1925. 1925. Okay, wait a minute. Okay. The new Union Passenger Depot and elevated track that accompanied it had taken over almost all the southern blocks between the riverfront and the passenger depot has taken over almost all the southern blocks between the riverfront and Front Street, significantly decreasing the space for residential properties. The number of living in the area quickly declined to less than 100 people listed on the census in 1920 in this area. Less than 100 people in 1920 in this area. So is this area just this section? I'm assuming that's not the whole town census. Because if so, that's a huge town for only 100 people. But anyway, I wanted to just get that date. I'm going to keep this video pretty short, but I wanted to see if I can just find out a little more. So founded, okay. So here we have the Monroe Street Bridge being built, and we do have a lot of buildings, a lot of brick structures in the background. We have a church over here with these 2 spires I'll look at. And here is the Washington Power Building again. We've got it's the 4 corners with the antennas on it. So, but Spokane, founded in 1873. 1873, Spokane was founded. First, a small settlement known as Spokane Falls. It wouldn't be until 1883 that the E was added to Spokane. Really? Huh. Okay, lots of resources. The present boundaries of Spokane County were created in 1879, incorporated in 1881. Spokane Falls became the county seat in 1887 after a hotly contested battle with Cheney. So, anyway, I want to say again, 1873. First people settled here. Was first a small settlement. Founded in 1873. And 50 years later, completely built out downtown. Yeah, same story as all the other cities. Completely built out downtown after 50 years. After these settlers came on horse and cart and axe and, axe and wagon. Bushwhacking their way through, making their own paths, and they just happened upon these brick foundries that allowed them to make all this brick, or I don't know. I don't know where this brick came from. Maybe they're just fast. Anyway, I'll skip the rest of that story. We'll take a quick look at some other pictures here, and then I'll get my coffee. Haha. So, 1902. So, that then is 30 years, only 30 years after the first people arrived in this city. We have a wholly built downtown, lots of brick structures towards the background, some with some cone tops, and on the left, the magnificent castle of Spokane here, which is still standing, and I will get to some video of that on one of the next videos. But I'm just, yeah, taking this all in here. Lots of buildings, lots of brick buildings here. Railways, dirt in the streets, lots of dirt. I mean, we can tell on the left here and down on the center here, but yeah. A few more pictures and very beautiful log cabin. This one says Idaho, so I'm not sure if this was in Idaho, but. And then they have this nice stone structure next to it. Nice Romanesque, you know, type structure. So here's an aerial view of downtown Spokane. I will try to get another date on this. Lots of brick buildings here. We got a brick clock tower here, which is the train station, I believe. Lots of brick buildings. Holy, lots of brick buildings. Oh man. Let's see. 1929 is the date on that one. So yeah, 56 years after the construction, after the first people arrived. 56 years. When the babies that were born in Spokane turned 56, they had all these brick buildings. And this structure here. I don't know. I think this structure was there. I'm not sure. This looks like a definitely mud flood candidate, but sloped ground. We got very short looking, and we got a brick building right next to it. We got a brick building in the background with the nice top there on the white. I mean the white building there with the nice top. So I'm assuming that's a brick building. Downtown Spokane. Lots of brick. Okay. I'll call. Oh, I gotta show this one. So this building here. This is no longer standing. Yeah, I'll end it with this. So this is a building in Spokane, City Hall, Spokane, Washington. Look at the horses and carriages. No cars in this photo. Let's see if I can find a date. We do have lots of power lines, though. We have this bell thing here hanging there. I don't know what those were for. And we do have these things on the top, the Antiquitech style little things, little spire thingies. And a tall one on this one that goes out of the frame. Lots of arches. Again, looking at the base though here, it looks like it's at least 3 or 4 feet underground, if not more. I mean, this first. Well, now taking a look here, if this window here, is this all one floor? Because these windows look like they're a half floor up from the ground. And then over here, I see this window. There's a window here. And there's a window here, it looks like. So there's probably some windows along there that are buried. There also is a window just to the right, back here. And we're back to this website. But no, I don't think. Here's a better photo. So again, window. Oh, we got a window here. We got a window here. Lots of detail. Sparing no expense on this gigantic structure. And I do not have a date for it. I don't have a date. City Hall. Here, Spokane Subway, Frontier Town Roots. City Hall was constructed for $126,000 in 1894. 1894 is when this building was constructed. So 1894, so that gives them 21 years after the first people arrived in Spokane. 21 years, and they had enough resources, enough bricks, enough houses, enough everything. You know, they were in such excess that they were able to build this gigantic structure as a city hall and chamber of commerce. And it looks like there's a lot of rooms in there, so I wonder how much it was used. I mean, how many empty rooms. Anyway, okay, I'm just going to call it there. That's enough. 1894, Spokane, Washington, 1894, this building. Okay, thanks for watching. That's a quick look at some old Spokane buildings. So, yeah, I'm just making this video to show you that there is so much to cover in just Spokane. And around here, there's other cities. I'm thinking towards Idaho. I've driven over there recently, and there's a lot of small towns over there that have gigantic brick structures. So lots of research to be done in the Pacific Northwest area, even not on the coast. So yeah, Eastern Washington and Northern Idaho, lots of research to be done. So, all right, thanks for watching. I will catch you on the next video. Goodbye.